elevator map we intended to do, but like hopefully this one doesn't break.
I don't know if you caught that, but that's a little bit of background about what we're going through. So this map here is Elevator VR by MehStrongBadMeh. Last updated 2023. We've done this one before. I don't think I recorded it when I did do it, so it'll hopefully be a new experience for you to see if you've watched any of my other videos. But the reason that we're doing this one is we were actually going to do a previous map, or sorry, a different map. We were going to do, if I can find it here in recent, we were going to be doing the 10th floor, but we tried twice and it crashed. I did have a video recording that, but I don't want to post it because we only got to like the 3rd or 4th floor or something. I think the 3rd floor. And it's not really worth posting something that's breaking all the time because you're dealing with me going through the crash and then opening up the game again and stuff. That is a shame, however, because it's a nostalgic map. It's one where there was a moment where something happened to Mao where she was carried away, which is pretty funny. There was a moment where I think that was the map that scared Fatal so much that he decided not to do horror maps anymore. That was the map that was one of the first ones that really did the like separation of people when you're not expecting it.
Make the elevator go faster.
So for a lot of reasons, it's kind of a nostalgic map, but it hasn't been updated for a while now. Bum 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 bum.
This is quite the
It's so scary. It's so scary. Get me out of here. Bring me back to the monster. I could at least fight that guy. I can't fight this thing. It's too strong.
This is terrifying.
Oh, thank God he finished.
War's comic there.
Yeah, was that just comic? I think all these elevators are just gonna be like, hey, is that comic? But yeah, that's what happened. It's unfortunate, but that's how it is so far. Or sometimes. We did do 2 good maps. We did Obsession and we did WDKS, which did have a crash as well. Well, a clipping issue. But so honestly, it's been a kind of unlucky night. I think it's because we're trying to do this as like a nostalgia horror game night, where we do a bunch of maps that we've done before in the past. So a lot of them aren't updated since like 2022, 2023. So I think that's kind of the reason. There is still one more on the list, Scarebrand Lands. That one's less of a scary map and more like a theme park, amusement park. I might record it just to see if there's any funny moments, but I'm not sure yet if I'll be posting it. We'll see.
Sky, your tail is showing. Look, there's a VR app. What the heck?
Apparently we get to keep our stickers. There's Castle Grayskull for some reason. I don't know what's going on here.
Nothing happened.
I didn't get it. I don't get the reference.
But yeah, it's also a little bit more of a relaxing time, which is good because I need to charge my controller. So I'm going to go plug that in right now after I take a sip of water. As a reminder, if you're watching this video, just take a sip of water. It's good to hydrate. Okay, I spin. Let me keep my camera with me. Oh God, what am I doing? Take my camera with me. Spin around. Scooch up a little bit, and then plug in my controller. I was here
So nice to sit down.
in VR a little bit earlier because I was doing a zombie map with WeFound, as well as a dungeon map that was in like a beta limited access. So
Not great. Better than yesterday. Oh. Hello?
The horror.
comic, pull it open. Ah, flashbang out.
This is creepy because you
Return
see
to
the
sender.
flicker
Oh,
slightly.
there is a flashback. Oh shit!
Oh. That took forever to pop. Comic, you're supposed to throw it back.
Ow.
He was too busy dancing.
You were right at the entrance.
Ah.
I feel like my character's slouching a little. I mean, I'm like slouching a little bit IRL, but like not this much.
The original Gmod did.
It might be the
The original Gmod one.
I might
you
have to,
random
like,
NPCs joining.
calibrate again. Hopefully, okay.
And
Remember,
then
like, the
people just
guy
randomly
who's-
get blown up or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, there was that guy who joined whose head was
That's
on fire.
better.
And then, like,
There we go, that's
later
more
stage,
accurate.
There was a random chance that he would
Well,
just turn into a skeleton.
He's still slouching. It's fine. Let me move you up a little bit more in front. This is gonna be a lot of waiting around, probably. I'm trying to think if we can like chat or anything.
And yeah, there's different floors that would kidnap NPCs. Very seldom the NPC would walk off voluntarily.
Oh no, it's coming. No! Oh, thank
Oh.
God.
Oh. I remember the ghost looking like that.
Don't say anything.
Wait, it's blue.
Oh no.
That means
No.
oh.
Unless it is blue, in which case, yay. No, it wouldn't go towards you if that's the case. What do we want to talk about? I can talk about food. So today I cooked a bunch of food, which is really fun.
What?
Or you could just watch Comic Dance.
Maybe it is.
Or die. I made butter for the first time. It was very cool. Basically all you do, if you haven't seen like videos of it, it's just a bunch of heavy cream that you put in like a blender or something. And as you blend it, once you pass through the whipped cream stage, because that's how you make whipped cream, the fats will clump together into butter, and then you'll be left with buttermilk as the byproduct. So I made butter. I minced some garlic, or I grated garlic, and I added some herbs, and I made like a compound butter, and it's a lot of butter, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I should have made some not compound and some of it like, you know, flavored and some just plain. Whoa. So yes, that was very cool. I bought some bread to eat it with, but like it's a lot of butter. So I wish that it was
That
No
shader
idea.
that's just like a scrolling.
Comic outdanced it.
the character's from Hyperdimensia Neptunia.
Yeah. But like the floor.
I don't know
It
though.
it reminded me of that one shader.
I don't know if it's associated with
Just
I mean.
that scrolling psychedelic road or whatever.
Yes, I wish I had split it up basically into compound butter so I can try it like
Really?
with season and stuff. Honestly, that butter would probably be good with the herbs and garlic. It's a lot of garlic. It would be pretty good with like a steak probably. I think it doesn't last as long either, so I need to like figure out what I'm gonna do. I could split some and freeze it maybe. I'll have to think about it tomorrow or something. But that's one thing. And then the other was buttermilk. So what I did with the buttermilk, which I think is pretty common, you've probably seen it in recipes and stuff, is I made buttermilk fried chicken. And I normally don't fry things because it's messy and I use a lot of oil. Roadrunner? No.
Music. Oh.
Isekai.
Yeah, I normally don't like frying because it's a lot of oil and a lot of cleanup and like, you know, a lot of stuff. But I decided why not do it. So I did a buttermilk brine with a bunch of like seasonings and stuff, and I used bone-in skin on chicken thigh as well as drumstick. I did like about 4 of each. It was 4 of the thighs and then 5 drumsticks. And I coated it in a flour batter after it marinated overnight, and then I dripped it so that it had the little chunks of crispiness. And when it fried up, honestly, it was so good. It fried up so well. Temperature wise, I like tried to measure it, but I'm not very good at measuring it because I haven't done this before. But it turned out perfectly. Like the skin crisped up to the perfect look of like that crispy brown color, right as when I stabbed it with the temperature, the thermometer reader, whatever. It was all cooked on the inside, so like it lined up perfectly. And when I tried it, it was super juicy. It was very, very, very crispy. Oh my god, it was so good. Fantastic.
Alright. Oh shit, it's RimWorld.
You just moving logs?
Wait, are we making
Crafting
human
something?
leather here?
He's making jackets, right?
I
It's
feel like the leather's
puppets.
already made.
Oh no, it is human leather. He wants our leather. No.
I don't have any leather. Well,
Yeah. No.
Oh,
no.
the fan layer went backwards for a sec.
but yes, that was very good. I thought I was gonna have extra buttermilk. It's interesting, right? So it's like one of the big tins of heavy cream. If you've seen the little cartons, it's like double that size.
That guy just wants.
It makes a lot of butter and very little buttermilk. So, well, not very little, but like less than you would really need. It was perfect for the fried chicken, but I also decided, hey, why don't I try to make waffles? Chicken and waffles, good combo. The waffles, I wanted to look up a buttermilk waffle recipe, so I was going to try that, but I ran out of buttermilk because I used it all in the marinade for the chicken. So I just made a normal waffle recipe. Turned out great. I didn't overcook it, so it wasn't like crispy, but it wasn't like, it was a little bit soft. But I liked it the way it was cooked. I didn't measure the vanilla. I measured everything else because baking, you generally want to be a little bit more accurate if you can. Ooh, I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's a little painful.
But yes, I added a little bit more vanilla than I intended, which was actually okay because it resulted in a more pronounced contrast between the sweetness of the waffles and the savoriness of the chicken. So it was very good, chicken and waffles. And then I decided to also do a white country gravy. Something that I really miss as a child, I used to go to Dairy Queen, and Dairy Queen has, if you go to the food area, it's not actually just a dessert place. Some places are just dessert, but there was one near me at one point when I was a kid, closed down since then, that had a chicken finger basket. It was chicken fingers, fries. They gave you butter toast, which, oh my god, it was so good with all the butter. And they gave this white gravy, which was like really peppery, I remember. And it was really good, and ever since then I always craved that. So I tried to make that. I don't think I added enough pepper, but it was really good. It was creamy. It's basically you start with a roux, so flour and butter. I probably should have used the butter that I made, but I didn't know how much I was gonna make. I just used a stick of store-bought butter, but butter, flour, then you add milk after you get the roux. It thickens up because of the flour, and then you add like salt and pepper, and that's it. I added a little bit of salt, not too much, just to make it so it's not sweet from the milk, and then I added.
Hey, there's the NPCs.
and then it's the Gmod.
These are the guys who would randomly join you. Yeah.
That's me. I mean what?
Which one's
My
you?
friend.
Which one's your player character?
That one.
The guy with the
models.
The guy with the
That one.
inner tube.
That one right there.
I think last time I set my
I
model,
made
it was
my own
Avery.
player models in Gary's mod.
I never figured out importing them.
Wow,
But no,
buddy,
it's not.
buddy, buddy, buddy.
I wish to fight the monster from
Compared
the 10th
to,
floor.
like VRChat, it's really, really hard.
Yes, but
There's really specific formats.
the gravy was good. Could have been a little bit more peppery for my personal taste, but honestly, like everything worked out really well together. The gravy added that creaminess to, and what is it? Moisture. Well, not really moisture because the chicken's very moist. It's very juicy, but it added, I guess, like a sauce. Like sometimes you would want, maybe you do a maple syrup or a hot honey or something like that for chicken waffles. But yeah, honestly, white gravy, good choice. I think it worked out well. So I did that. That was a fantastic meal. It's like a late lunch. I don't think that's a. I don't think that's a badger. I think that's a honey badger. Oh, it's a badger, I guess, technically. I think that's a honey badger.
No,
Snake.
But yes, I did that, and then the other thing, because I was frying, so all this kind of like played off each other, right? It all started because I wanted to make butter. Because I made butter, I had to get bread, which is a side thing, so I did butter and bread. Because I had buttermilk, I did fried chicken. Because I had fried chicken, I did waffles. And then because I had waffles and fried chicken, I did the white gravy. So all things led to each other. And then I also figured while I'm frying fried chicken, I should also fry other things. So I decided to make potato pave, which I think technically it is potato pave, but it's like the fried version, deep fried version. When I looked it up online, I think potato pave is actually the same process, but instead of deep frying, you oven roast, I think, as the last step. But it doesn't get as crispy. Also, I think when you confit it in like duck fat, butter, whatever you choose, I think you also put like a chicken stock or something to flavor the potatoes. Good morning.
Oh shit.
Someone's locked out. Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke. Haha. Fat chance. Da 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 da. Broke your heart. And I don't remember if I'm changing the verse.
I saw Revenant do some boogie.
Yes, but I decided to make the potato pave, which is really cool. It's basically a bunch of layered, thin sliced potatoes, which took forever to slice. And I didn't have like a mandolin to make even slices. It's like dedicated for that. I had a box grater, which has different sides, and one of the sides was like a smaller version. So my pieces weren't uniform when I was cutting the potatoes. And it ended up still being fine because they kind of freeze. When you confit it in the butter, right, you just layer it. You have the slices, you dry it off with like a paper towel or a tea towel or something.
Yeah, I've heard this.
Because you don't want moisture. Then you add melted butter. Then you like toss it around so it's all coated. And then you put it in a box tray kind of thing. And you try to spread it evenly. So I just did that. Wasn't an exact science. A lot of people just do like, layers, and it's very even. But I couldn't do that. So I kind of just threw it all together and then tried to make sure that it was as even as possible. No.
Old loading screen.
We're almost there.
There are a number of people who see this and go, "Take me back
To Paradise City, where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, almost. Oh, yes.
No.
My comic died.
Before we saw what it was.
How did the kangaroo die?
Or fell asleep. But
I'll
yes,
tell you how.
I fried that as well. You put in the you put it in the sheet
No,
thing. You press it
that happened
down
me tonight.
in the fridge. It hardens with the butter
Back it up.
kind of being cold. Then you cut it into pieces, and you get all the bunch of layers. And you take each piece and you fry it up, deep fry it up, and it gets really, really crispy. And in the middle, it becomes like this soft because it's been cooking, right, confying in the butter for a while. So it's soft, it's flavorful, it's fried and crunchy on the outside, but at the same time, you can kind of taste the layers as you bite into it. So it's really, really cool.
Pretty buggy.
The first batch I did was really good. I did another batch after fridging some of it because I wanted to do some potatoes, then I was going to do the chicken, then I was going to continue the potatoes. But I think the oil wasn't hot enough because I added too many of the potatoes at the same time, the second batch. And so therefore it didn't get proper frying until later.
Huh.
It just had to take a little bit more time. Okay. I can't. So yes, I did that.
We were in strong baddie for a little bit.
Yeah, the second batch didn't fry quite as well. It needed a little bit more time to come up to heats because I added them all at once because I was kind of rushed and something later to do. And I didn't want to leave the fryer on with hot oil while I was doing something, so I had to finish that up really quick. But the first batch was great. It was great. I had a creme fraiche, and then I had like some small fish eggs that's not caviar, because caviar was like 5 times the cost of what I bought. I didn't need any fish eggs, honestly. I just wanted it to be fancier looking, but I could just add chives, so I kind of regret doing that. But yes, that was fantastic. I get to have some of that for the potatoes. I had to gather my chicken and waffles with gravy. And then for dinner, I tried like a slice of bread with butter, even though I was really full already. It's a lot of really unhealthy foods, and I realized that. But it is what it is. I gotta treat myself sometimes, you know? I've been doing like a week straight of green smoothies as well, which has been really good. Really tasty, actually. I don't mind it. It doesn't taste like something health related. It actually tastes like good. So I'm happy to do that. Honestly, I kind of feel like I'm thirsty right now. I kind of want to get one more.
Please chill.
I need to buy more kale and spinach, which are the 2 things I use for it. But it's kind of expensive if you get it from certain places, non-bulk. But yes, that's been my cooking adventure recently. It's been a lot of green smoothies. It's been like normal foods, I would say. And then it's been this weekend of of crazy foods. I still have a bunch of like fried chicken left over. I still have some waffles left over, so I'm gonna have that tomorrow probably. I still have gravy left over. Still have potatoes left over. So I'm gonna see how well all these reheat. I'm sure it'll be fine, honestly. The crazy thing is, one of the things I was craving before even planning to do all this was like Popeyes or something. So I was gonna get Popeyes. But I'm so glad that I did this instead because it's so much better. Oh my god. Like, I'm so happy with what I made. It's like restaurant level, like a nice restaurant where you would get chicken and waffles. It was like that. I did very good. I would say the only downside was the waffle maker I have is thin with lots of holes in it. Lots of those little divots. Restaurant ones are the normal Belgian waffle look normally. So, that's the only downside, but honestly, like flavor-wise, and then chicken performance and stuff, everything was so good. So yes, I'm very happy with how everything turned out. I'm very proud of myself. I took lots of pictures, even though it's not as... It doesn't look as good in the pictures, but like, everything's very good. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, to eating more. And then afterwards, I'm gonna have to go easy on myself because it's a lot of... The potatoes themselves have a lot of butter and the confit. That doesn't like disappear when you cook it. So I'm eating basically the whole amount of butter that's thrown into that potato. And then obviously frying things in general is not good. So But again, I think it's like it is what it is. It's not gonna be something that I do regularly. I definitely want to have it as something I do again at some point. Just the fried chicken area section, honestly. I could even try to do like substitutes for the buttermilk. Do the milk and lemon juice substitute. But like, I definitely want to do this again. I learned a little bit more about frying. There was some amount of cleanup, but I did figure you strain it with like a metal strainer and cheesecloth. I think you can reuse the oil, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that fits.
So that's something I'm actually kind of okay with doing a little bit more now, because I'm not wasting a bunch of oil, right? I poured it back into the same bottle where I initially had the oil, and it filled up almost to the top already, so like, I think I can use it probably 2 or 3 times, especially if I strain it and clean it properly. I think that's what I saw once in like a video. Someone was saying that you could do that rather than wasting the oil, because disposal will be pretty annoying. You can't throw that in the sink, right? You gotta throw in the garbage or soak it up with paper towels first so it doesn't sit pooling at the bottom of your garbage bag. You know, that kind of stuff.
Not my card.
I just realized this this video is just going to be me yapping, and you're going to be waiting around as we're sitting in an elevator. It's probably not worth posting, but honestly, like, it's fine, I think. A lot of the times I feel like maps that I play, it's not worth me posting, but I do it anyway because I'm like, it's my channel, it's okay. Worst case scenario, it gets very few views, or people just check it very briefly and don't listen all the way, and that's okay for me. It's more the fact that like it's logged somewhere, so if I wanted to rewatch it, or if anyone else wanted to rewatch it from this group, they could and see what we're up to.
We did it! We're at the end!
This is it. My rat's still here.
Wait, this is the end?
No way.
That was a lot shorter than I thought. I thought it was gonna be.
This is when like Nihilist found out what color of his own paint
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a whole discussion of that. Or I forget exactly what happened.
So yes, with that said, I'm gonna end it off. All you did was sit here looking at a couple. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I think I did this before, but I don't remember this.
I still remember when I did this on Gmod with like a couple people.
This
And then we
is
kinda,
just
yeah, and they had a YouTube video player on the top floor as well. So we
you
just kinda
looking
we're in Gmod.
or listening to me talk and yap about life.
I don't know that I ever got
Maybe
that
I made you
before.
hungry. I don't know.
For us.
I'll end off the video here so you don't have to watch anymore if you have made it this far in the video though.
Yeah, the floors that it picks are random.
Scarebrand Land, as I mentioned before, is something that I will be probably recording just in case if we
Like
do
the
it,
last time
but
my brother did
I might
this,
not
we got
post
that
it,
one
so
room
we'll
that,
see. At the
where
very
it
least, we
fills up
got
with water.
1 or 2, like 1.5 full maps. Obsession was good.
Different rooms, but like it's
WDSK or whatever it was fun. I just wish it didn't crash,
I'm not
that's
sure
all.
the total number of rooms.
But it's an old map, so it's fine. That will be all for me. Thank you very much for watching and sitting through all this. If you made it to the end, I will hopefully see you next time. Bye. Boop.